There's a quiet kind of exhaustion that settles deep within, the kind that doesn't show on the outside, but lives in your heart. It's the tiredness of giving your all and feeling like no one is there to give back. Maybe you're the one who's always the first to listen, the one who drops everything to help a friend in need, the person who gives love, time, energy, and support without hesitation. But lately, you wonder, where's the care for you? Who holds you when you feel like you're breaking? If this feels like you, know this, you are not alone. There are countless others carrying this quiet weight. Those who have given so much that their own cup runs dry. And yet, you keep giving because that is who you are. A giver, a healer, a light. But, hear me clearly, you deserve to be poured into too. Think about the single mother who works late hours, juggling jobs and children, always putting her family first. She wakes before dawn and often falls asleep long after everyone else is resting. She carries a world of responsibility on her shoulders. And yet, when she reaches out for help, the world seems deaf or distracted. How often does she wonder if anyone truly sees her sacrifice? How often does she feel like she's invisible, even to those she loves most? Or the friend who's always there, showing up at birthdays, wiping away tears, celebrating successes, and comforting during hard times. She offers her heart freely, always ready with a listening ear and a warm embrace. But when she's hurting, her phone stays silent. Messages go unanswered, and that overwhelming feeling of loneliness creeps in, whispering that maybe her love is one-sided. Maybe it's the teacher who stays after school, grading papers late into the night, spending hours crafting lessons that will inspire young minds. She gives so much to her students, encouragement, guidance, and patience. But at home, she feels invisible, like her efforts go unnoticed, and the emotional exhaustion weighs heavily on her spirit. These stories echo your own. They remind us that giving is a beautiful, brave thing, but not at the cost of your own well-being. It's okay to set boundaries. It's okay to say no. It's okay to ask for support. You might worry that if you stop giving, the people you care about will be disappointed, or that you'll be seen as selfish. But the truth is, self-care isn't selfish. It's essential. When you take care of yourself, your light grows stronger. You can give from a place of fullness, not emptiness. Imagine your life as a garden. You can't pour all your water into others' plants without watering your own soil. If your soil dries out, no plants can thrive. Not yours, not anyone's. So, how do you refill your cup? Maybe it's a quiet walk alone in nature, feeling the earth beneath your feet and the breeze on your skin. Maybe it's sitting in stillness and breathing deeply, allowing yourself a moment to simply be. Maybe it's saying no without guilt, protecting your energy like a precious resource. Maybe it's asking for a hug, a kind word, or simply some time to breathe. Whatever it is, honor that need. Pause for a moment. Close your eyes if you can. Picture yourself wrapped in warmth and light, a space where you are safe and valued. Take a deep breath in and out. Repeat this silently to yourself. I am worthy of care. To the one who feels invisible, exhausted, and unappreciated, you are enough. Your worth isn't measured by what you give, but by who you are. Your kindness matters, but so does your healing. You are not forgotten. You are seen, valued, and deeply loved, even when it doesn't feel that way. Sometimes, giving too much can leave us feeling hollow, like an empty vessel. But your spirit is not meant to be drained. It is meant to be nurtured, replenished, and celebrated. Think of the friend who finally took a step back to focus on her own healing. She learned to say no without guilt, to ask for help, and to accept love even when it felt unfamiliar. Her relationships grew stronger, not weaker. Her joy returned. Her light shone brighter. And maybe you're wondering, how do I start? Start small. Set one simple boundary today. Say no to one thing that drains you. Say yes to one thing that replenishes you. Healing is a journey, not a destination. Some days will feel easier than others. And that's okay. If you're listening to this and feeling tired, overwhelmed, or alone, please remember this is your gentle reminder. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to receive. You are allowed to put yourself first, and the world will be better for it. Thank you for giving so much. Now, give yourself permission to receive. You are not alone. You are deeply, beautifully enough, just as you are. Take one last deep breath. Feel the peace that comes with honoring yourself. And know that you are loved, always. There is a kind of tiredness that sleep can't fix. It's not about your body. It's your soul. That quiet ache from constantly giving and never receiving. You smile. You show up. You give your all. But deep down, you wonder if anyone would even notice if you stopped. You're the one everyone turns to. You're the listener, the helper, the healer. But when your heart needs help, silence. When you finally feel empty, no one notices the cracks. You ask yourself, why do I feel so alone? Why does it feel like I'm always the strong one? For everyone, take one last deep breath. Feel the peace that comes with honoring yourself. And know that you are loved. Always. But let's go deeper. Because maybe this feeling didn't start today. Maybe it's been there for years. Building slowly, quietly. You've always been the strong one. The dependable one. The one who fixes things when they fall apart. But when you fall apart, there's no one to turn to. You learned early how to carry others. But no one taught you how to ask for help. You were praised when you kept smiling through the pain. You were celebrated for being independent. And now, you're tired. Not just in your body, but in your soul. Let me tell you a story. There's a man named Tund. He's the firstborn of his family. After his father passed, he became the man of the house. He worked multiple jobs, paid school fees for his siblings, sacrificed his dreams for theirs. Everyone respected him, but no one really saw him. One night, Tund sat alone and cried, not from regret, but from emptiness. He had done so much for everyone, and yet he felt empty, because even the strongest need to be held sometimes. Even the givers need to receive. And maybe that's your story too. You've spent years showing up, years offering your light, your energy, your love. And now, you're asking, what's left for me? Let this be your moment, your turning point. Not to stop loving, but to start including yourself in that love. Let's talk about healing. Because healing doesn't mean forgetting. It doesn't mean shutting others out. It means learning how to love without losing yourself. It means setting boundaries, even with people you care about. It means resting, without guilt. It means saying, I can't help you today. I need to help myself. And not feeling ashamed for it. Some people won't understand. They've gotten used to your constant giving, to your silence, to your yes. But your healing is not about their comfort. It's about your survival. Imagine this. You wake up tomorrow, and instead of rushing to meet everyone else's needs, you sit with your own. You drink your tea slowly. You stretch. You breathe. You check in with yourself. And for once, you don't feel guilty about it. You begin to notice how drained certain conversations leave you. You start to step back from the noise. You stop explaining yourself to those who don't listen. You begin choosing peace over pressure, solitude over pretending, clarity over confusion. And little by little, you begin to feel your soul coming back. You start smiling, not for others, but for yourself. You laugh, not to hide pain, but from real joy, because you're reconnecting, not just with life, but with yourself. And what a beautiful reunion that is. Let me ask you, when was the last time you felt truly seen? Not for what you do, but for who you are. When was the last time someone asked you how you're really doing and stayed long enough to hear the answer? If it's been a while, I want to remind you, you deserve those kinds of connections. They exist, but they start with you. Because the more you value your own time, your own heart, your own peace, the more you attract those who will too. You've been overfunctioning in friendships, overgiving in relationships, overextending in spaces where you weren't appreciated. And that's not sustainable. Not for your mind. Not for your spirit. So now, it's time to return to yourself. To remember who you were before the world told you to be strong all the time. To choose softness again. slowness again, safety again. There's healing in rest. There's power in saying no. There's beauty in beginning again. So breathe with me. Inhale and exhale. Let these words sink in. You do not exist to be useful to others. You exist to live, to feel, to grow, to rest, to simply be. Let that be enough. Let you be enough. You've given and given and given. And somewhere along the way, you forgot yourself. Your laughter dimmed. Your passions faded into background noise. And the person you once were? They became just a shadow in the service of others. But listen carefully. That quiet ache inside you, it's not weakness. It's your soul asking for you to come back home. You were never meant to pour endlessly from an empty cup. You were never meant to feel invisible while making others feel seen. It's time now. Time to step away from the noise. Time to stop apologizing for needing rest. Time to choose you. Not in bitterness, not in anger, but in love. The same love you've so freely given to everyone else. Let this be your new beginning. Say yes to peace without guilt. Say no without explanation. Let self-care be your anthem, not a luxury. Take walks without your phone. Write a letter to your future self. Dance in your living room for no reason at all. Sleep without shame. Rest like your life depends on it, because it does. To the mother holding the whole family on her shoulders. To the man working late hours so his siblings can eat. To the friend everyone leans on, but who cries silently at night. You are not selfish for needing space. You are not weak for choosing peace. You are not too much. You are finally enough for yourself. So, take back your power. Draw your boundaries. Guard your heart. And remember, it's not your job to fix everyone. You're allowed to be the miracle in your own life too. Let today be the day you reclaim your joy. Let today be the day you say, I deserve the same kindness I give so freely to others. You are not alone. You are not forgotten. And you are never too far gone to come back to yourself. This is your homecoming. You have been giving so much, your time, your heart, and your energy. Sometimes you forget to take care of yourself. Feeling drained, unseen, and alone is not weakness. It is a sign that it is time to pause and reclaim your strength. Remember, you deserve rest, kindness, and boundaries just like you give to others. It is okay to say no, to heal, and to put yourself first without guilt. This journey is not about losing yourself, but about coming home to your own joy and peace. You are not too much. You are enough. With each step toward self-care, you light the way for yourself and others. Keep believing in your worth because your light is powerful and just beginning to shine.